An overactive mind bounces around in ideas and hardly rests for long enough to allow one to focus well on tasks. Meditation helps to dissolve the overactive mind. As one dissolves the mind more space filters in and therefore, one has a better ability to focus. As you meditate, the mind quiets down and the clear space of the heart enters in and brings more light into every situation. It becomes easier to focus on tasks when there is less mind movement. Believe it or not, when you have fewer thoughts clogging up the mind, the easier it is for clearer thoughts and more focus to come through. Although the mind would have you think otherwise. The mind thinks it needs to think a lot to get things done and concentrate. This is not true. This is a lie the mind tells itself to keep movement and bondage in place. This truth is only known when the mind has dissolved a great deal. Before that, the mind cannot understand this. Meditation brings space into the mind so more clarity of thought can come through. Have you ever been in a crowded place with lots of busy people moving fast everywhere and you get sort of a dizzy or a disoriented feeling from all the motion versus have you been walking in nature and taking in all the gentle quiet surroundings? It is like this with the mind. You can focus better when the mind is not hectic and clamoring with thoughts. This is not something the mind can really understand until it has dissolved more. It is something that has to be experienced as the mind dissolves and more light filters in and the heart reveals these kinds of insights. Overall, meditation will greatly help with focus. And the more you do it, the better you will be able to make clear decisions. But you have to try it to see and stick with it for it to produce these results. Concentration is the first and foremost thing that comes with meditation. Meditation and concentration are very closely linked. I have observed that people who do meditation can concentrate better on work and hence understand things better and fast. Also, the consumption of time in doing any work decreases significantly with regular practice of meditation. In less time you can do more work, just because you are able to concentrate. Since you are able to understand things better, work efficiency also increases. You can only get significant results if you practice meditation daily. It is not a miracle that you do once and change forever. Practice meditation on a daily basis and I assure you that soon your concentration power will increase. This helps in tough time as well. There are times when life gives you lemon and you are unable to concentrate on other important things. With regular practice of meditation you will able to cope up with this problem as well. Initially, when you sit for meditating, your mind will wander everywhere. It will travel the world in those 1 hour but you need to keep your calm and every time you realize that your mind is wandering you need to calmly guide him back to meditation. It needs regular practice to yield results. While there are different ways to stay focused, meditation is the supreme. We all know the case of being focused on things we like or like to do. For example, when we're doing a handwork, playing a game, watching a movie etc. we have little problem being focused for a long time when our minds like the object or activity. But when we have to be focused on something we don't like, or don't like to do, we tend to struggle being focused even for a few seconds or minutes. So, the goal is to learn how to be focused with things that need our attention and deep insight, but we naturally don't really enjoy doing them. Meditation as single-pointed concentration can be like that, because it lacks interesting features that would entertain the mind, so the mind wants to wander around instead. Of course, one can increase focus also with the other types of meditation, but this one is used especially for it. Nevertheless, this type of practice is the one to bring great benefits both in daily life, as in one's spiritual development. In short, yes, meditation really helps you to stay focused.